daughters, we are starting the Koala Activity 2 in Lesson 3. And there are just a couple of story problems that we're going to start with, and then there'll be the actual lesson. So the first one says, I see 6 butterflies. 4 are yellow, the rest are white. How many butterflies are white? And we're going to solve this using Math Mountains. So the way that this looks, if you guys remember, so that's our mountain. So there are 6 butterflies. The 6 goes here because remember it's our total. The total goes at the top of the Math Mountain. 4 of those butterflies are yellow and the rest are white. How many butterflies are white? So we can go counting on. We could go 4, 5, 6. We could also draw out our group of 6 and separate it into a group of 4 and 2. So this would be counting on the Math Mountain to solve, and this would be a circle drawing. Both of them show your work, and we've been talking about how important that is. Okay, so that's our example. The next one is, there are 8 rolls on the tray. 5 rolls are round. The rest are long. How many rolls are long? So there are 8 rolls on the tray. 5 rolls are round. The rest are long. How many rolls are long? So I'm going to count on in my circle drawing since we've got round and long. So 5, 6, 7, 8. You might have done that a little bit differently, but that's kind of combining the two. The next one, I bought 5 pencils yesterday. Today I bought more pencils. Now I have 7 pencils in all. How many pencils did I buy today? Okay, so I bought 5 pencils yesterday, and now I have 7. So that's a little bit tricky because the total that I have is 7, but it's in a different order, so you might have gotten confused. So we're trying to figure out how many pencils we bought today. So 5, 6, 7. We bought 2 pencils today. All right. Roberto walks 4 blocks to the store. Then he walks to school. He walks 10 blocks in all. How many blocks does Roberto walk from the store to the school? So this is that same, he does something, then he does more, and the total is 10 blocks. So again, Roberto walks 4 blocks to the store, then he walks to school. In all, he walks 10 blocks, that's our total. How many blocks does Roberto walk from the store to the school? So I see he walks 6 blocks. All right, there's one little last game that we can do before we actually start the homework. So you're going to write your name and the name or the word for someone in your family. So my name's Christina, I have a daughter. Then you're going to circle the vowels in each one and underline the consonants. Okay. So I have 3 vowels and 6 consonants, and my name and daughter has 5 consonants and 3 vowels. And then we're going to write an equation that shows how many we have together. So 3 vowels plus 6 consonants equals 9 letters. So there are 9 letters in my name. And then 3 vowels plus 5 consonants equals 8 letters. There are 8 letters in the word daughter. So that's just a fun little thing that you can do that shows you how to build an equation. And here we are on activity 3.2, the actual workbook. So now you can see we are solving story problems. That's why we had them in the warm-up. And it is in our vocabulary box along with label. And it has this highlight in blue, show your work, use drawings, numbers, or words. So we're going to go back to the glossary, get a better idea of what story problems are. Let's try, instead of the glossary, we haven't been here before, but there's a thing called problem types. Nope, not in there. Sometimes it's not, but label should be. So here we can clearly see label. So it says, we see 9 fish. 5 are big, the others are small. How many fish are small? 4 fish. And so this is labeling what this number represents. That's also considered a complete answer. So this are story problems looking for complete answers. All right, so we see 9 fish. 5 are big, the others are small. How many fish are small? So we're going to do that same method of solving. Honestly, you could do this quite a few ways. So I'm going to consider this my first fish. Okay, so our circle drawing has 9 fish, 5 are big, the others are small, so 4 fish are small. I can do the math mountain. Or if you wanted to, you could count it on. So we have 9 fish. 5 are big. These are our remaining ones. Or I know 5 are big, so that I'm going to count on to 9. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. Now it does say to show your work, so it's better to use drawings, numbers, or words. We also have 5 plus something equals 9, and that would count on. We can write that vertically like this. So these would all be acceptable ways to show your work. So you've got 2 more on this page. Then it says discuss why it is important to write a label in the answer. So up here, if this just said for, it could be for anything. It could be for bikes or for hats. And so it's really important to know what we're talking about. On the back side, we've got some more story problems, and it says to use cubes to help. So the first one, it says, Raja has 6 plums. He wants to put some on each of 2 plates. How many can he put on each plate? Show 4 answers. So this is very similar to the break apart sticks. Okay, so we're starting at one end, moving 1 over. The next time it would move here. Next time it would move here. Next time it would move here. The next time it would move here. And this first one would be a group of 5 and a group of 1. But instead of dividing the break apart sticks, we're splitting them into plates. And I'm going to draw squares, not cubes. That's more difficult. But this would be your first answer. So 6 equals 5 plus 1. You could also have 6 equals 1 plus 5. In this case, the cubes will move one at a time from this side of the equation to the other. Here, they will move like this. So this would become 2, whereas this would become 4. And this would become 2, whereas this would become 4. Okay, so I think that's very easy. That's it for today. See you in the next lesson.